Today we have Professor Douglas Domingo-Foraste, and he's going to be explaining his position on the Academic Senate as CFA President.
Hi, I'm Doug Domingo-Foraste, and I have been a faculty member here for 27 years, and I teach Latin and Ancient Greek and courses in classical civilization, but I'm also president of the California Faculty Association, and by virtue of that, I'm on the Academic Senate.
So go on.
So they still have plenty of money for their pet projects. They just don't want to set a precedent of actually paying the faculty well or hiring enough tenure-line faculty.
I mean, do you know exactly what the reasons are, or has there been studies towards why?
I'll give you one example, two examples from the Board of Trustees. One said, well, we just don't think that the legislature would want us to spend all that money we got on faculty. I mean, one of the Board of Trustees said that. And another one said, well, if they won't take 2%, we should just get them 0. So it's really the Board of Trustees and these people underneath the chancellor who just really think that teachers should work for free, and that teachers are greedy, and professors should just get psychic pay instead of being able to support their families. And that's really the nature of what's going on. And they're just really antagonistic towards faculty. They think faculty don't work. It's ridiculous to say that we don't work. But that's their idea, that we're just lying around, lazing about, doing nothing. It's the system where you hire more and more administrators who don't do anything. They make work for them. I mean, I can't even tell you how many administrators. If we were at a small college, none of this other garbage would go on. We hire more and more administrators and staff. There are now more administrators and staff than there are faculty in the university.
Really?
Yes.
How
really.
many administrators do we have?
This is for the whole system.
Oh, the whole system, yes.
So there are 44,000 plus administrators for the whole system, CSU system, and that includes the people at Golden Shore, the chancellor's office. There are about 43.5 faculty, 43,500 faculty. So there are more, and that's by head count, not, sometimes you count faculty, well, you have somebody who teaches 2 classes and somebody who teaches 3 classes, and that's called a full-time equivalent faculty. Mm-hmm. But this is just by head count, so there are more in head count than there are full-time equivalent faculty. So, in fact, we just have more administrators than you can shake a stick at, as they used to say. So we recently, and they keep getting promoted to things, We used to have a public information officer. Well, now she's an associate vice president, because that way they can make more money. We used to have a director of study abroad, and I like the current guy. But now he's an associate vice president. Everybody seems to be moving up so that they can make more money, except us. In the last 10 years, we have had 2 raises. We had a raise last year, 1.6%, and then we had a raise the year before, 0.6%. So in the last 10 years, when inflation has probably been in the 20 to 25% raise, we've gotten a 2.2% raise. They'll try and tell you, oh no, last year lots of people got 5%. Well, first of all, that's not true. Lots of. A few people that they were so underpaying that they weren't even making $15 an hour, that living wage thing. Those people, we negotiated that they moved up. If they had a PhD, they had to have this minimum salary. And so that, in fact, was what they're talking about. But those people are a small number. So they're they put out, anybody can twist statistics. I mean, Mark Twain said there are 3 kinds of lies, damnable lies, and statistics. And they have managed to prove that to the nth degree, because they will use dishonest statistics. As I told you earlier, they'll say, oh, professors make on average $96,000. Well, those are just full professors with tenure. Over half the students and about half are taught by lecturers. So virtually you will have half your faculty be lecturers. Those people are making, after 20 years of being here, 25 years of being here, they're making $45,000 a year. An elementary teacher in this state starts at about $55,000. There is no way that we can even come up. We don't make as much as the community college professors now, and certainly not as much as the UC professors. So we have been falling further and further behind. And it doesn't matter, good times or bad, they manage to put the faculty last because they don't see us as valuable. What they want to do is teach you by electronics. They want to have one professor giving you a shoddy education, but it'll have a 4-year degree on it, but it won't matter how quality the education is. So,
like Phoenix University?
That's exactly their model. I think really there are two culprits in this. In any bureaucracy, you have people that will cause the ideas of the top person to be thwarted. The other people are the board of trustees, who are very corporate types, and they see their mission in this as CSU board of trustee members to keep employee costs low. They don't see that having full-time tenure-line faculty benefits students. Or if they do see it, they don't care about the students. So that's the real problem with the university. I would not say this chancellor's off the hook, because he could do a better job of communicating to these people that are below him that they need to get on with the program. But he's not the worst offender. But he does love the technology thing. He'd love to see every student sitting on his couch with a phone, taking all his courses like that, and never coming to class, never meeting your professors. For him, it's all about technology.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Ms. Connolly isn't like that.
No, she isn't like that at all.
She's very hands-on.
No, Jane Connolly is a decent person, and in fact, she said in print that the faculty deserve 5%. But she's a small cog in a big machine. So, and I like her a great deal. I would consider her a friend, but she doesn't have much influence over policy at the
chancellor's office.
At the chancellor's office.
There we have it with Professor Douglas Domingo-Foraste.